Alrighty, folks, we got another new album review for you today, and this one is Jupiter Cyclops, Age of the UFOnaut. I keep wanting to say UFOnaut, but it's UFOnaut. As you can tell by the killer artwork there, these guys are out of Phoenix. I believe they formed in 2019, but this is their first release. It's called Age of the UFOnaut. I'll show you some of the artwork in here because it's pretty cool looking here. You get that there. That picture's kind of the same as the back. Almost exactly the back. And there's this cool shot right here underneath the CD there. Trying to make it look like he's going up into my glare. Let's see. Like I said, I normally don't show too much artwork because most of it's pretty run-of-the-mill and boring. But these guys did a good job on their stuff. All space themed. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Menacing fellow at the end. Alright, so like I said, these guys are as a four-piece out of Phoenix. These guys play kind of stoner rock. They start off, the album starts off with, they've got quite a few influences playing around in here. I would say if you're a fan of Crowbot, but you always wish the Crowbot was a little heavier, that's what these guys are, for lack of a better term. So it starts off with the song called UFOnaut. Starts off with a good driving beat. It's got a killer guitar solo in it. The guitar player's name is Dustin Lyons. I'm thinking he must be the founder of this band because his name is at the top of the credits, and it's usually the singer. But that guy, you're going to hear me mention guitar solos several times, because when this guy isn't tearing it up on the guitar, he is soloing over the top of riffs and singing, and he goes crazy throughout this whole album. Next song is called Between Worlds, and it actually has kind of a Rival Sons guitar opening before it goes into this Montrose type riff a la Space Station Number 5. And then this is where the singer sounds a lot like Crowbot. He sounds like the singer from Crowbot mixed with the singer from Orchid. Kind of those two combined together. His name is Aaron Peltz. And then on the next song called Sinful Ways, he really lets loose on the pipes. He's got a good voice. He's got a little bit of a grit to it, but then he can also wail. This song, you get a closing outro where the drummer and the guitar player are just trying to outdo each other, see who can destroy their instrument first on the way out of the song. That's followed up by a track called Doomed, and Doomed is not a doomy track. It's probably the fastest track on the album. It starts off with a Warrior Soul, Space Age Playboys era type riff. It's got blistering guitar solo in it. And like I said, it's probably the fastest song on the album. And it's got a quirky little outro. Sounds like a 1930s song being played over the AM. Next track is called Down from the Inside. It's just pretty much straight ahead rocker. And then Chemical Voodoo is kind of a mid-paced rocker, saved by some more blistering guitar playing. The seventh track is called Way Down Below. That's another one that's got kind of a Rival Sons guitar intro. You really hear the orchid influence on this song. And then there's a cool little psychedelic breakdown in the middle of that one too. And then the last track is called Lumerian Nights. It actually kind of starts off with the Alice in Chains type vocal before getting into the song. So yeah, this is a really good release. It's got you can hear the influences from all these bands, but they don't sound like they're copying anybody. They got their own blend, and like I said, it's a good I would say it's stoner rock, stoner metal, but it's pretty upbeat, pretty fast paced. Like I said, the guitarist is excellent. The singer is really good. The rhythm section is great. The drummer's pounding his way through this album. You get the bass player gets to shine in a couple of spots here and there. So I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. I thought about giving it an 8, but the guitar playing just pulls it up that extra half point. So go check it out. I'll put the Bandcamp page down in the comments. Let me know if you guys have heard this one. Jupiter Cyclops, Age of the UFOnaut. Have a good one.